Merry Christmas. I want to make a Christmas tree and I'm gonna make it out of paper. When you make art out of paper, it's called collage. So I'm gonna make a Christmas tree collage. And to make a Christmas tree collage, I'm gonna be using scissors, I'm gonna be using glue and colored paper. I'm actually gonna use colored origami paper, which is very decorative, as you can see. So let's go. We start with some green paper. I folded it in half, drew a diagonal line on it, and cut it out. And that gives me my tree shape. I put it in the center of the paper, but you could easily put it anywhere on the paper. Also, your background color can be any color. Got a piece of cardboard, which resembled a trunk for my tree. Now I'm gonna glue all of it down. Again, you can put your tree anywhere. I then found some string, and again, if you have ribbons or yarn, you can use those too. I decided to use white and red, and I glued them in a zigzag pattern on the paper using glue. Previously in the day, I was working with blueberries, which is why my hands have blueberry stains all over them. Next, I got lots of different colorful paper. These are all just scrap paper. I layered them together and cut around to make several circles of the same size. I repositioned my paper in a nice clean pile and cut one more time to make another set of circles. I think I have enough. Now I put some glue on my tree and I spread around my lights. And really, you can't go wrong here. Just have fun with it. Next, I'm going to do something I love doing, which is sprinkling. The way that I do sprinkles is I grab a piece of paper, I cut some thin little strips, turn it around, and then I cut the other way, and therefore you get these cool, tiny little square sprinkles. I wanted to do a lot of different colors, but for the sake of time, I just did two, orange and purple. And I think I got a really cool effect. It does have a nice, very colorful feel. Next, I got some yellow, and notice I didn't have real good yellow. I had a notepad, and it would do. The yellow is for the star. I'm not very good at cutting stars out, so I decided I'm just gonna make the star with just a bunch of lines emanating from the center, so it has a star look. And that worked. You see, as artists, we can solve problems different ways. Next, I thought I should get a brown flooring, kind of like wood, and the only brown I could find around the house was from a circular that came to my house that was in the recycling bin, and it worked beautifully. Next, I wanted to make some gifts. I layered some different colors, cut some rectangles, cut some of those rectangles in half sideways and the others in half the other way to have all these different sized gifts under the tree. Next, I wanted to decorate the walls with some lights. I didn't want to put white on top of white, so I got some blue string, or I made some blue string with paper, and then I found some yellow in my pile, folded it many times, drew the shape of what I think a light looks like, and it could easily be circular, and I cut it out. And look, I have multiples of the same shape. Put some glue down, and now I'm ready to add my lights to my string, and that makes it look a lot more festive. And here it is, my little Christmas tree. It's not yet dry. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit until it dries, and then I'm gonna write a note on it. I had so much fun making a Christmas tree with you. I hope you had fun too. I decided I'm going to give my collage to someone I love. So I'm gonna take my collage and I'm gonna get a pencil and I'm gonna write a note right here. And I'm gonna give it to them as a present. What are you gonna do with your collage? Maybe you can hang it on your fridge. Maybe you can cut it out and hang it on your tree. Maybe you can put it in your window. There's so many things you can do with it. Anyway, thank you for joining me today, and come back next week for more art lessons with Senora Cutelis. I'll see you soon.